Okay, he's giving me a thumbs up. Sorry, I can the pinned video. All right, fantastic. So, Aaron, whenever you're ready, hit record. And for a sweet 1,000 credits, someone recapped 2 weeks ago for me.
Well, we were on the Star Destroyer, and we had managed mostly to all of us get out of our cells by various means of either asking the force field nicely or avoiding it completely. And M3 and Plick were just wreaking havoc in the hallway, doing their shit, letting everybody know that we're on the boat. And I think we ended after we got done with everybody in the immediate vicinity.
I'm sorry, am I hearing judgment, Spruce?
Nope.
For my methodology?
Yeah, should have just took out that turret earlier and you wouldn't have been so hurt.
I'm fine, thank you very much. I'm ready to go. Where Sanche Soul is a floating cloak man.
Oh, yeah, that.
Let's see. A lot of people died. Sanche Soul monologued for a while. He's an evil force ghost, I wrote. Saxon is M4 is carrying the still unconscious Saxon. We are in hyperspace. The children are all that's left of the force sensitives. We're supposed to escape. The Ordu and Cognium is in the hands of Ghost Guy, Sanchache. And we're going to the Maw. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, that's where we're headed.
My last note is +6 hands, so
that's great. Right. Make sure that as far as loot goes, you add 6 hands, and if you want them, 6 blaster rifles that you could either use or sell for loot for cash later. They are not +1s, so they're not modifiable.
That's fine.
They're just standard 6 standard blaster rifles for the sake of you all increasing your credits potentially later.
Maybe we should bring them with us and give them to some of the more adult kids to help protect the other kids.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I love that. Use the children as a meat shield. That's brilliant.
Well, that is
we
exactly
would be
what
the
I
meat
said.
shields.
The children are like grunts from Halo.
No,
oh wow, that's
perfect.
Dark.
That's
not
perfect.
Quite. Prefer to keep the children out of combat, but if there is to be combat, they should be able to defend themselves so that we can attack the people trying to kill them.
All right, all I care about is I'm not putting them in my inventory. So good luck, you guys, with your do-goodery. Am I robot-y? Am I on? Hello?
Yes.
Yep,
yes.
You are.
All right, so 6 blaster rifles. Does anyone remember or know what the Maw is?
Yeah.
Something.
It is something.
I think I know what it is,
a
but
large cluster of black holes near Kessel. Natural wonders of the galaxy. Hundreds of black holes. My incense. That's all I have written down.
Yes, the Maw is in the Kessel sector, which is considered in the Outer Rim. It would be roughly a week's worth of travel for you. Like you all would know that it would be roughly at the hyperspace speeds that you're accustomed to would be about a week's worth of travel. If it was consistent hyperspace, assuming that the hyperspace speed of this vessel is similar to what you're used to. As far as all of you know, no one has successfully navigated into the Maw. The Kessel Run is a very famous smuggling route that leads you near the Maw, where they use the gravitic anomalies from the cluster of black holes to slingshot smuggler ships past blockades to help them, run drugs. It's very dangerous, and a lot of ships, crews, and drugs get lost if there's even one mistake made. Currently, the record is 17 parsecs for the fastest Kessel run currently, as it is affectionately known. Currently, depending on what you guys do, it will be 12 eventually. So
let's go kill a baby.
That's your answer? Not let's go run the Kessel Run really quickly and see if we make it. Let's go kill Han Solo. That's you are all, I love all of you. All right. So with that being said, we'll pick up right where we left off after the a sort of short dialogue with Sun Shay Soul. You all managed to escape from your cells with a little bit of assistance from some mayhem via the M3 Plick combination, which was honestly terrifying to watch this small Jawa Utini his way in and out of Plick's chassis. After a little bit of combat, the turret kind of almost killed Tektrif. You all ended inside the main section of the detention center, one of the detention centers. As we ended, alarms begin to blare across the detention center. Lights have started to turn red. They don't really flash, but things have taken on a reddish tint, and you hear happening constantly. And we will pick up right there. The door that you came in, M3, the blast door, is closed. And that's why I have re-hidden these areas down here, because you are not sure what's on the other side of those doors right now.
I'm going to put myself in here with everybody.
Yes, feel free to roam about in this room as you want.
Who wants to control Spruik's token?
I'll do it.
Thank you.
I already have control of it. Yeah, I do. So.
Yeah.
Which way is north?
Up. North is as north on the map.
Space.
You're in space. Plick,
Yeah, how does that work in space?
Why does it matter?
Doesn't.
Yeah.
North is currently the closest mass of gravity, but since you're traveling at hyperspeed, north feels like everywhere all at once, Plick.
Oh, I see, because he has that stupid feet.
Yes, he does have that stupid feet.
Just real quick, exactly what time is it?
Exactly. It is the...
He's doing this just to fuck with you.
It is
100%.
the equivalent of 7:43 p.m. Galactic Standard Time.
Nice. Thank you so much.
What a douche. I'm going to say, sounds like we need to get out of here. But first, is there a computer around?
Yeah, there's a console.
There is a console up at the top standing near, well, yeah, up these stairs. It's right here. It is a little bit worse for wear. It's
From
not,
the battle.
Yeah, well, they intentionally tried to blow it up. So it's damaged, but appears to be...
the stormtroopers did?
No. Plick
M3
shot a
and
damn
Plick
grenade
threw a
at it.
grenade at it.
Okay.
So it appears a little beat up. The screen is cracked and broken, but it's a fairly durable ship. It's meant to withstand a lot of bombardment and still be functional. So it's damaged, but appears to at least you can see that the lights kind of flicker.
Okay.
It could have released you all. What are you all doing in cages? This plan did not go well.
Is anyone here willing to try to check this computer to see if we can find out where the kids are? I'll do it, but I'm not really that good at stuff like this.
I killed a lot of people.
Yeah, M3's out. Anybody else?
We
Are
What
you
was
good
that?
at computers?
I don't know if I'm good at computers. Am I good at computers?
Max
I'm
can
not
try.
good I'm certainly not good at computers.
Oh no, our computer guy's not here.
Oh, don't worry. Plick will take care of it. Let me just go ahead.
I'm
Character sheet here.
I'm
Just
so
about
excited
that.
that I learned Plick.
Is there is the skill computer use? Is that what it is?
There is not a computer use skill. It would be intelligence plus. It could be technology. It could be depending on toolkits that you have. If you have a slicer's kit, you can use that. Otherwise, it'll be a technology skill check.
I don't think I have that. Let me. Sorry, I've been balancing a lot of stuff.
Can I like assist him in some way?
With whatever he's doing, you can sure try. Do you know anything about in computers?
Very little, but I would like to try to help him.
Guys, I have a
I'm a
lot of
computer.
intelligence.
I have a lot
not
of
smart,
intelligence
but-
too.
Sweet, Nax is doing it then, because I'll fuck it up.
All right, I guess I'll try. I've got a +4 to technology.
Okay. Do you have a slicer's kit?
I do not believe so. I'm double checking.
I know I would have had
picked up
one,
a
but I know
chef's
that
kit.
discussion we
What
had,
about
so.
Tinker's tools? Would that help?
Tinker's tools will help with some things, but with attempting to use a console with the level of security that's on this one, you will not be able to use Tinker tools effectively. If you want to break it, yes.
Does
What
that
about
turn it on?
What about a security kit?
A security kit would be something that you might be able to try and use.
I will assist next with the security kit.
Great. Let me look up security kit really quickly.
Hey,
It's
Josh,
like the same thing as Thieves Tools, I think, but it does stuff with computers too, I think.
somebody remind me of the rundown of the area, the immediate area we're in, doors wise, hallways and
Do
shit.
you remember episode 4 with the prison where they jumped down the trash chute?
Oh yeah.
I feel like it's like that.
It's actually modeled off some actual like schematics of a Star Destroyer's one of a Star Destroyer's detention blocks. So it is actually very similar. Jake, you have a long hallway that had all your prison cells, all your cells in it. There is some kind of door down at the very end of the hallway on the right. All the way to the left, it opens up to a. How many sides did I make? Is that 6, 8? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a shape. It's a room with a shape.
Oh, so at the end of the prison?
Yeah.
Area,
So
that's a
anywhere
door?
that you see these sort of almost like hazard signs, these or caution, the black and the yellow diagonal stripes, that's going to indicate a some kind of doorway.
Door, okay.
That's not all the doors, but most of the doors will look like that.
All right.
And
Let's see if
that's
we can
just for the sake of uniformity, so that we kind of understand some visual cues on the maps.
find a map, or at least let's see if we can find where the kids are, or at least find a map.
Sure.
I don't remember if we asked for the rest of the
security
cells
kit-
empty.
The rest of the cells are empty, yes.
Okay.
The security kit will allow you to unlock locks and disarm traps. That is a security kit's purpose.
My general character stuff comes with a slicer's kit, but I know you said that we wouldn't have that, right?
No, you won't have that on you at the moment, unless you gave it to Saxon, which you did not specify.
I did not
Does
specify.
Saxon have his own that
Oh.
we could just steal?
Yeah, can we take one off Saxon's body?
I actually don't know if Saxon has one.
Take his pants off.
Check his pants.
It's essentially what we're doing.
I thought his little robot did all that stuff for him.
Yeah, I think most of his stuff runs through Miner. He has Tinkerer's tools. I don't believe he has a Slicer's kit on him.
Yeah.
So
That
we're gonna
sounds
say
right.
no. We're gonna say
Can we-
no because he relies on Tinker's tools.
Can we ask Miner to do it?
No, Miner is not operable when Saxon
because
is
he's
not conscious.
Unconch. Okay.
Great. So
I'm just gonna
smashing
try.
it was the option.
No, I'm gonna
Max, do your
try
thing.
with the Tinker's tools from Plick. Or no,
Great.
security kit from Plick, I guess. Right?
He said that wouldn't help.
Sure.
It's just from traps and stuff.
Roll a perception. Yeah, it's for locks and traps. It's for locks and traps. Roll a perception or an investigation check. One of the two. Pick perception or investigation as you walk up to the console.
While they're doing that, can I see if any of our stuff is like the other stuff they would have taken off our bodies is in this area?
Sure, you can loot the area. Roll investigation.
I'm pretty sure I felt my saber in the other room that we can't currently access.
I rolled a 19 and I have a plus, what is it? You said perception, Josh, or no?
Investigation.
Investigation or
Investigation.
perception.
Oh, okay. So it's a 20 total.
Your things are not in this room.
Okay.
Nax, you rolled an 11.
Well, does he get advantage because I'm assisting or no?
Sure, if you're assisting, he can have advantage. Well, I don't know, Plick, are you helping him?
I'm helping him, yes.
You're actually helping
Remember,
him.
me and Nax are friends, so I don't
Okay.
destroy the things that he touches.
Short squad. All right. Then yes, he can have advantage.
Much better. Oh my god. 25.
Oh,
With
shit.
advantage.
Much better. You're able to tell that this. I mean, it's very similar to what you had seen on the Star Destroyers, the Venator class Star Destroyers that you were used to serving on. It's very similar in the way it functions. It almost seems like a software update and a reskin with some of these ships. Obviously, it's much more durable. The metal that it's all made out of seems to be very sturdy. But the console's beat up pretty badly, the terminal. And as you kind of you work your way to where you can actually see what's going on just through the cracks and the static, and you see as you kind of press on this screen, you see a thing that appears, and it says input biometric data before it flickers again.
M3.
We need a hand. We need a hand.
Yeah.
So I take a hand off, like the most fancy looking hand, and and slap it onto the console.
How many hands do you have again?
Not that one. It's Texture's
Too
hands.
many.
12.
12. Roll a d12, M3.
Okay. A 10.
Okay. You pull off the Devorian hand. Red is fancy. And you smack it on the console. The terminal flickers red and says biometric scan or incorrect biometric data.
Was that one of the guards, M3?
Can we see if any of the hands has maybe a fancy ring?
No, that's just somebody's. I'm
Or
gonna
maybe
go
like
to
a
one of
cuff?
the guards.
Yeah, no, that was the
Oh, okay.
That officer from the other room. Which one's his? I think that's somewhere over here. Oh yeah, it's under my butt. Okay.
Great. You
Got
pull
it.
off the officer's hand and press it to the console.
Hit.
Do you hit it really hard?
No,
Please no.
I'm tired.
It flickers and then turns green. You see a broken menu of sort of options. One of them shows security feeds. One of them reads security feeds. Another reads cell access. One of them reads communication center.
Ooh, that one. I pressed that one.
When you press that one, you
I'll
hear
slap you.
when you press it, you hear a dee 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 dee. This is the Forward Communications Center. How can we be of assistance?
Oops, butt dial. My bad. I'm gonna hang up.
Okay. Boom.
Damn it, we
Hangs
should have
up.
told him everything was fine.
A few seconds later, doo-doo-doo-doo, you see a small flickering red light saying that there's an incoming transmission
I
from
answer
the
the
Forward
call.
Communications
No,
Center.
hold on.
I answer the call.
Please,
I answer the
please,
call.
Hold on, please.
This is the Forward Communications Center, Detention Block 211A. Do you require assistance? We are in full lockdown. We are in full lockdown right now.
Sorry, no, we've got everything under control here. There was a little bit of a scuffle, but we've got it taken care of.
Roll deception.
You got it. Oh, I rolled an 18, and my deception is +4. 22.
22.
Hold on, I get something. No, they're not in the room, so my pheromones won't work.
Nope, you cannot pheromone them through a transmission.
I'm sorry, you're what?
I have pheromones.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's it. I don't get anything special here.
22. A short scuffle. That's unfortunate. We assume that you dealt with everything handily.
With prejudice.
Were any of the prisoners terminated? The Lord
no.
Shay's soul was specific. No, very good, very good.
One did lose a hand, though.
I believe the Lord will accept that as a collateral damage. Very good. Please provide your TK number, and we will end this transmission. Perhaps this, and then you hear him kind of mutter off to the side. Perhaps this is why we're in lockdown.
Is there a stormtrooper helmet or body that has like a number on it nearby?
There's a helmet. You can investigate it for a number.
Can I?
So I'm gonna do that since I know the military.
Yeah, I'm gonna like point at the helmet and be like,
Yes. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get a TK number real quick.
Needs to be the captain.
Roll an investigation.
It needs to be the captain.
Just starts
Detention
holding
block
things up.
2114.
I'll see. Click. If
Awaiting
you'd have
your
let
TK
me,
verification
natural
number.
1. So no.
Nothing.
If you'd have let
No
me do that
numbers.
before we answered the call.
Well, that wouldn't be very much like Blake. He really likes to talk on the phone, and
No
we got a
numbers
phone call.
anywhere.
Stein,
All right.
would
Yes.
I know
anyone from Banshee squads if they had a TK number? Wait,
They all
I might have
had-
that written down.
They all have
CT
CT numbers. This is TK is different. We're the Empire now. Designations have changed.
Oh, maybe they just updated the TK, the CT to TK. We could try that.
Go
No.
for it. We don't have time. Just go for it.
We
It's
are
best
awaiting verification. Do you
Right.
require-
I'm new. Forgot my number. I'm gonna look at M3 and be like,
Well, I have to find my notes. Oh god.
Could I look for a number, or is that double dipping?
If someone's got them in the notes, they were given out loud to the party. So if someone has them,
Can Spirit just like randomly hold up bodies?
the Wookiee's just picking up dead bodies like, no, no.
It's in the
Oh,
document
wait, hold
I'm
on.
already in.
Would I have read it? Would I have read
it's
what
in
the
Yeah,
TK
he
number
w-
is at some point?
Maybe.
You have read them? Very likely.
Okay.
Right now I have to pull up
because-
my notes.
Oh, I don't have their CT numbers. I just have their like JK553.
Oh wait, you said that was said out loud.
What was said out loud? Which
Their
part?
TK numbers?
Once upon
No.
a time, their CT numbers would have been said out loud. once
Oh,
upon
their
a time.
CT numbers. That's not what we
And
need.
I'm not
But
sure
it's-
if you were there when that happened.
Who knows? It's
Wait,
not
I would
the.
have known. Oh, actually no, because what I'm thinking is I got
Oh,
that
he
seat
probably
where I
would've known
remember
more.
anything that I read for a month, for up to a month, and that's what I'm trying to take advantage of. But
Mhm.
I would have had to have read it. It doesn't say like here. It specifically says in the feet read.
If you have their JK, BG, FD, or SC numbers, those are all the same thing as CT. Those
I
are their
have
numbers.
those.
All right, spit them out. Let's go. Just give
But
one.
like, give me feedbacks. FB, whatever the FB is.
FG 102.
All right, that's FD 102.
FD.
TK, dumbass.
Oh,
That's
TK.
a-
Sorry.
Did you serve in the clone army?
I did. I took a shot to the larynx.
Roll another deception.
Okay.
Shot to the
It's a
larynx.
20 total.
You're new and a veteran. That's cool.
Yes.
The fuck off.
Very close. Very good. I suppose we can forgive the incorrect designation. Now, what would the TK number be?
Anybody?
TK 102. I don't know.
Yeah, just say
TK
TK.
102.
Please hold for verification.
Is there a mute button?
Yeah, there's a mute button. Absolutely.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right. Well, no. While you're doing that, I'm looking. Okay, so Stein, you said there's multiple menus before we got to communication.
Yes. Your other options are security, cell access, and door control.
Right. So I guess door control.
Yeah, you can try to open the doors.
Yeah.
Check
So let's do
security,
that, and
too.
I'm also gonna make sure like I'm reading the door designations and stuff like that to hopefully
So-
give us clues. But I don't think that'll help us through the ship fully.
When you open when you press the door control button, it gives you a sub menu. You have two options. You have the blast door and the small door in the back, and those are your two options.
What do y'all want to do?
Either of those
Blast door.
options where
We gotta
Zaz
go back.
saber is.
The
Yeah, we
door
gotta
in the
go back
back.
through the
Yeah.
blast door, right? It was the blast door that we came through.
The blast door is the one that M3 and Plick came through. That's the one to the south on the map.
The other one
missed-
has Zaz lightsaber.
We missed those bodies, so M3 needs hands from them.
That's also the direction that Zas sensed his lightsaber.
Oh, the same direction.
All
Mhm.
right. Blast door. We're opening it while we're waiting for them to confirm.
As you press the button for blast door, right as you go to press the button, the terminal turns red, flickers, and says access denied. Access denied. And you hear a voice come in. It appears that you were not honest with me, whoever you are. This is Communications Center Officer Zahn, and I am afraid that your TK code is a lie. We've just received a report that detention block 2114A is the one that is under investigation for lockdown. Who am I speaking with?
I'm going to look around the room at everybody. Anybody?
All
Got
Sprooks
anything?
would do is yell into the mic. So, like, that's not going to work for anybody.
Sir, you're speaking to your mother. And I'm very disappointed in you, and I'm going to turn it off.
Aren't you the charisma guy?
Supposed to be.
Great.
Great. Fantastic. You turned it off. Or you hang up on the guy once more. Now what?
So tell me, what's this blast door? Yeah.
I'm sorry, hold on, Za. What?
What's this blast door made out of?
It appears to be made out of metal. The material would be some kind of, it's a very dark black metal. Do you have anything that would help you know what kind of material this is?
Sure don't. Just curious if maybe a lightsaber could cut through it. I would test it myself, but I don't have a lightsaber, so.
Did anyone give their lightsaber to
Spruik has 2 of them, and he will gladly try to do that.
Great, Spruik. Roll an attack on the door.
Spruik, give me one of yours. I'm gonna stand on the other side of the door, so like we're flanking it, so that we meet in the middle.
Okay.
I'm gonna just put my hand up. I'll give it back.
You better fucking give it back. I'd hate to have to hurt you. Yeah, D20 plus 8. Hold on. I was not prepared to be rolling.
No, you're fine.
Want me to roll for you?
No, I got it. I've got a bunch of people fucking hollering at me. 26.
26. Great, Spruik. With the 26, you pull your lightsaber out, and as it hits the blast door, there's resistance, heavy resistance, but you push, and the saber begins to slowly melt through the door. Do you guys remember in Phantom Menace when Qui-Gon Jinn stabbed through the blast doors?
Deeply.
And it took a lot of effort for him to cut, and then he had to just wait and start to melt. It's similar to that. As you push in, it fights you. It's not immune, but it's very resistant. You can cut through it, but it will take time.
How long would it take for me to cut, say, like,
Jeffrey, good.
2 handholds?
2 handholds?
Yeah.
It depends on how big you want those handholds to be.
Sprue can size. So, like, largish?
A few minutes, probably a few minutes each. While you're cutting, Spruik, who else is by the door?
Well, I was gonna try to take one of his sabers and help him cut.
Okay. If you are by the door, please put yourself by the door.
Okay.
I cannot.
I'll do it. I got us both.
Already.
Also, while that was going on, did I ever get a grenade?
You have not found any grenades in this room, just the fragmentation bits, or the bits of frag from your grenade.
Did I get one from Spruik?
No. Unless Brooke has a grenade to give you.
I have
think that it's Saxon
some
had
left.
it.
Yeah, I'll give you one. I got all my stuff off of Saxon already because I've got my sabers back.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want me to help you, Spruik, or you got it?
I would have been like taping the grenade and the hazardous waste together. But
Okay.
like the hazardous
Now,
waste is on the front of it like a cone, so that it's kind of like it's longer, but it still fits in the barrel.
That will not be possible. That's what I was about to tell you.
Oh.
You cannot tape. The hazardous waste material bin is wider than the barrel of your grenade launcher. So you can tape the grenade to it, but you're not going to be able to use the launcher to throw
Yeah,
the
it's,
grenade.
it's a fluffer nutter, buddy.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. Well,
Fluffer nutter.
then I still tape them together.
Okay, that's totally fine. We'll see how that goes. Who knows what's about to happen. Okay, cool. So again, are we all by the door if you're by the door? Great. I need Tarek and Spruik to roll a perception check with disadvantage, please.
Oh yeah, I am super awesome at perceiving what is around me.
Wait, I feel like I get something for perception checks.
Oh, actually not bad. Holy shit.
Disadvantage for both of you though, because you're, by a blast door using a lightsaber and all of that makes noise. Like
Well,
whatever.
damn.
Okay.
I rolled an 18 and a natural 20, so an 18.
I rolled 2 16s, so perception. Oh, a 21.
Oh, very good. Tarek is the only one who hears this, but Tarek, as you guys are cutting the door, you swear you hear a faint sound. As Spruik continues to cut handholds, you lean up to the door and you hear. And
Can I try to dive away and then so my power would be it's a bonus action power. I want to use rescue on Spruik, so I want to try to get as far away as I can and use rescue.
Great. How does rescue work?
You pull one willing ally you can see within 30 feet of you to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you.
Okay, so what's going to happen is I will give you both advantage on this dexterity saving throw.
Cool.
As a result, you need a DC 15 to succeed. Then ignore the attack in the roll. That's just part of the macro. It rolls it every time.
I rolled a 14.
A 14. Great. Spruik, I need...
Wait.
Let him roll.
If there's something else I can do to...
Great. Spruik, I need a dexterity save with advantage, please.
Oh, with advantage. Got it.
Yes.
With advantage.
Yes,
First roll was
because you
trash.
heard the beep and dove away.
Okay.
18.
Okay,
Yeah.
18.
I rolled a 19 flat on my
Great.
second roll. I didn't realize we had advantage.
As you dive away, you hear this. You dive away using the force just a little bit. You manage to pull Spruik away with you, pulling his lightsaber out of the door as the door and explodes inward. You will both take. You'll half this damage. So 11 fire damage, half is 5. 8 kinetic, half is 4. So you'll take 5 kinetic or 5 fire, 4 kinetic damage as the door explodes inward, revealing a large hole and the room that was once closed off to you. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
So 9 total damage.
9 total damage.
Yikes.
Okay, I'm trying to multitask here, so gotta bear with me.
Yeah, are you making a 18-course dinner over there? What's happening?
No, I'm working.
Oh.
All right, Plick is 9, your actual initiative.
14, sorry.
14, okay. You're good?
Mine is 9.
Terex is
initiative.
9.
Fuck me.
You want me to
Za?
roll?
No, I got it. 16.
Spruik is 16. Za, whenever you're ready. Are you there, Dan?
Yeah, I picked the worst time to take a bite out of tacos. Sorry.
You're good. It was what? I missed it. What did you say?
18.
18. Okay, sorry. Thank you. Aaron.
21.
Max. 21. Goodness. Tech, are you able to be a part of this, or are you still? Great.
I'm almost home. I'll just roll initiative. You can have me in the next round.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right. Initiative order is Nax, then Za, then Spruik, then the troopers, then Plick, then M3, and then Tarek. Great, Nax, you're up first. As this door explodes and you see a small squadron of troopers, 2 in the front wear white stormtrooper armor with blue accents, and they carry heavy 2-handed rotating machine guns. The one in between them in the middle is lined with a variety of grenades and explosive charges. These 3 are just regular old-fashioned stormtroopers, the ones with the white rings.
Far right.
a young officer over here with 1 blue and 1 red lapel, and another officer here with 3 of each color. The blue designates heavy trooper, red designates or yellow designates demolition trooper, white is regular stormtrooper.
Okay.
I'm
And I'm sorry that I'm going to ask this again because I know it's been asked. What we have all the weapons that we handed off to Saxon back.
Yeah, unless you specified, you handed Saxon your primary weapons, and your armor was left on you. So you will have your primary weapon, whatever you have normally equipped in your armor.
All right. So then I'm going to start off with. What does he get? Hostile weapons. Okay, so I'm going to use my level 1 tech ability that I got from my feet, the cryogenic blast.
Okay.
And my goal is to, let's see, can I get back here and then fire? No, I need to be out of 65. Can I climb up on the console?
Sure, you can climb up on that sucker.
This is just to get a better angle. That's all I'm going to go. The yellow guy, I'm going to hit him with cryogenic blast for my action. So I release shard of energy, 1 creature within range, which is 60 feet. I make a ranged tech attack against the target. On a hit, they take 1d10. Hit or miss, the shard then explodes. Target creature and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
This is a tech power, correct?
Yep.
And this is what, cryoblast? Cryogenic blast?
Cryogenic blast.
Cryogenic blast. Okay, great. So roll your attack.
Get the tech attack modifier is a +7, so roll 7. The 21 to hit.
21 hits.
So yellow guy.
And the blue guys and the white guys all need to make
dexterity. And
Dex
the
save.
DC is a 15.
Okay.
Ooh.
So he only takes 4 damage. And then I'll give you the.
Okay. So the
Yeah.
What? What next?
Sorry, if you look at my rolls for the 2d6, the cold damage, I rolled 2 1s.
Yeah, I had to do the ACT today,
Fantastic.
but
Currently mute yourself.
Fantastic. So the demolition trooper and this stormtrooper fail. The other 3 will succeed. So how much damage are they taking?
So it'd be half if they succeed, so 1.
Okay.
And 2 if they did not. And then
Great.
the yellow guy takes an extra 4 from the blast hitting him.
Okay, so he takes 5 total. He looks a little rough.
And then I'm going to look at M3, and I'm going to give him my critical analysis as my bonus action.
Great.
And that will be my turn.
Excellent. It is Zawarudo.
Okay, great. I'm gonna run up here, right between these two lads. I'm gonna kind of look at them both and say, "Don't be afraid to go get in there." And then I'm gonna cast a 1st level force power at 2nd level.
Okay. Okay.
Force blinding. It's a 15-foot cone. So I think actually step up. No.
Zal, you're breaking up a little bit, buddy.
Okay. Sorry. I had to fix myself on the map. I'm going to go there to cast this 2nd level force blinding. It says
Okay.
it says 15-foot cone, so I'm guessing I can hit these 5 kind of in front of me.
Yes. Before you do, though, I need you to roll a dexterity save.
Okay.
It's what?
I heard 4.
4?
19. There's a
19.
plus 4.
All right, very good. As you step through the doorway, you don't notice it because of where it was placed, but a laser, a small invisible laser, you trip it with your foot. The demolition trooper had set a mine just on the other side of the door. So you did succeed, so you will take 4 kinetic damage as this mine blows as you step through.
Ow, my temporary hit points.
Very good. Now you can make your force blinding attack.
All right. So since I'm casting it at 2nd level, I will roll 8 d10. And then hold on. Starting with
It's
the
like
creature,
sleep, yeah.
its current hit points. They're each divided for until the next round.
Great. So roll your 8d. It's like sleep. It's like the sleep spell.
Yeah.
So roll your 8d10s for me, and we'll go from there.
I rolled 32.
32. So it starts with the one with the most.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me.
Starting with the creature has the lowest current hit points.
Yeah.
Backwards. All right. So lowest. All right. So then I need to do some math really quickly.
Sorry.
No. You're fine. This part. I'm just gonna be 2 seconds. So there's that one. That one. And then. Okay, great. This demolition trooper and this stormtrooper here on the right are blinded until next turn.
All right, great.
Those two.
I have a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Double check. This thing. All right, cool. Yeah. I'm going to expend 1, channel the force, and lend aid myself.
Okay.
So I'll heal 9.
Okay.
My guardian level plus modifier.
Okay.
And then I'm done.
All right. Very good. Good job, man. Spruik, you're up.
Get 4 temporary hit points. Spruik.
Oh, yay. They stack already with the 3 that I already had. Or no, they don't. I just get 4. Yeah, 4. Anyway, thank you. How far away are they from me?
They are 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
5,
Are they
10
kind of
feet.
grouped together-ish?
They're clustered. They're kind of they're spaced out in this room, but they're all within 5 to 10 to 15 feet of each other.
Neat. I am going to run at them. And so I've got with my fighting style, it says I can when I enter into 2-weapon fighting, I can choose to forego my
When you use
proficiency
your bonus action, when you use your bonus action to engage in 2-weapon fighting. Are you talking about the mastery? 2-weapon fighting mastery? Yeah.
Well, I can forego my
attack.
proficiency bonus.
You can forego an attack to gain a +1 bonus to your armor count until the start of next turn.
Read further down. When you use your bonus action to engage in 2-weapon fighting, you can choose to forego your proficiency bonus. If you do so, you can make an additional attack with that weapon.
Wait, where are you reading that?
It's further down in the 2-weapon fighting master.
Okay, yep, there it is. Found it. Yeah. You can forego your proficiency and get
Okay.
an extra attack.
So I am going to attack the first one that I can come to.
Great. As you run through the door, I need you to make a dexterity save.
Yep.
And actually, Za, I need you to make another one too, because you're in the
19.
radius.
There were
19.
two.
Yeah, there was a second one.
Son of a bitch. We're all again.
Great. The DC is 13. If you succeed, or if you fail, you take 4. If you succeed, you take 2.
Ow. I failed, so I'll take 4.
Fantastic.
I just
Spruik,
failed.
roll your attack. You're up on one of the heavy troopers.
Okay, and I am also going to use one of my at-will powers called Lightning Charge.
Mm-hmm.
So on a hit.
Did you just make more? Because pretty much what happened?
So let me roll to hit. It's going to be a 17 plus 5.
You will hit
So-
with that.
So on a
Okay,
hit,
so
the
I see
target
what you
suffers
did.
attacks,
Yeah,
normal
you're-
effects, and the
you're
lightning
gonna
leaps from
do
target to
your-
a different creature. Blah, blah, blah.
Mhm. Yeah, so you're going to add a, what is this? This is a charisma or is this wisdom?
It's dark, so it's going to be charisma.
Yeah, so you're going to get a +1 lightning damage to someone.
Power damage increase each time. Try to figure out what it deals actually, because it says I get an extra D8 at 5th level. So does
Yeah,
that mean it
that's
already
just-
comes with D8?
Yes, so you're going to do a D8 +1 of lightning damage to the second creature.
Okay. Plus my normal damage.
A D8 of lightning damage to the target, and the lightning damage to the second creature increases to a D8 plus your force casting ability modifier.
Oh, gotcha.
There you
Okay. So I need D6 plus 5. Wow, rolled a 6, so 11. And then
Okay.
I need to roll a D8, which is 5.
Great, so that one will take 16 total.
Yep.
And then you want it to leap. There's 2 targets within 5 feet for your D8 +1.
It doesn't matter. Can I hit the one that's already been hit with a cryoblast?
You can.
That one?
One of them, yeah. So roll a D8 +1.
3.
Great.
And now I get,
Spruik
Another
leaps
attack?
forward and just yes.
and this one's still without my proficiency, is a, stop rolling please, 19.
19. Are you hitting the same thing? Same person?
Yeah, whoever's in
19
front of me
hits.
still.
19 hits.
Okay, so that's another D6 plus 5. 4, 5, 9.
9. Very good. God, you guys do so much damage.
And then I get one more.
That's right, because you forgoed your proficiency. Roll your attack.
So stupid.
Oh, it works. It works for now, but wait until things start having higher AC. I'm trying to
14.
whittle you down slowly right now.
14.
14 does not hit.
No, it's 14 plus math.
Plus 5?
Yeah, 5.
Okay, that
So
hits.
19. Yay. D6 plus 11.
11. Very good. He ain't dead. He does not
He's
look
still
dead.
not dead? Dear
You're-
God.
This is one of the heavy troopers.
Oh, okay.
So he's hurt. Like he's shocked and bloodied and very hurt, but he is not dead. Is that all, Spruik?
I think that's all I can do. But doing that, I can disengage 5 feet without incurring attack of opportunity. I will probably just back up.
All right, 5 feet back. Back through the door. Very good. All right, so the 2 heavy troopers, the troopers are up next. The 2 heavy troopers, the one who's almost dead and the other one, both kind of look at each other. There's a slight nod. You see, the first one brings his rotary cannon level with the 3 in the front, and you hear it spin up. You hear as the barrel in the front begins to spin, and he squeezes the trigger on the top, and you hear as he begins to fire this weapon. I need a 10-foot radius. So I need 10-foot radius from where he's firing. So he's going to shoot here. So I need Plick, Tarek, Spruik, and Za to make a DC 15 dexterity save, please.
Before they do that, I'd like to use Force Reflect on that. Will that stop anyone else from being hit?
No, only yourself.
And I'm pretty sure you have to take damage first.
I'm going to move.
I reduce it by 1d10.
Why? How can you move, Plick?
It's dive for cover. It says you learn to quickly move into cover when under fire once per round. When you are the target of a ranged attack, you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw. And there is cover within 10 feet of you. You can move up to 10 feet. Now, I'm assuming the wall counts as cover, so I'm going to move 10 feet that way.
Sure. You can jump over the wall, but it's about a 6-foot drop.
I feel like 6 foot doesn't hurt me.
You'd probably be okay.
What about right here? Can I get in like the corner and then use both of these as cover?
Hold on.
Like in this corner right here?
Well, if you're there, you're below the wall. So then, yes, you'd be.
No, right here in the triangle.
Oh yeah, no, I'm checking an angle right now. Yes.
So I'm good.
Yes, that's fine.
Sweet.
You bastard, that's fine. Oh, I'll kill you all eventually. Don't worry. All right, so DC 15 dexterity save from the 3 of you up front.
I didn't make it, but I am going to use my reaction Saber Reflect.
Oh, I'm sorry, DC 16. I apologize.
Yeah, I still didn't make it.
Rolled a 16.
Okay, you succeed on that.
Got a 23.
23, great. So if you failed, you take 10. If you succeed, you take 5.
I'm still going to Saber Reflect, or sorry, Force Reflect. So I'm going to roll a d10. And I rolled a 9.
Great.
So let me look at I believe that the leftover, if you reduce the damage to 0, you reflect attack at a target within range. Who's the guy who just took the most hits? It's the guy closest to Sprook, right?
Yeah, it's the one that's shooting at you right now.
Great. I want to collect, just like kind of do like one of these and collect all the bolts. And as I come back around, just push them back at him.
Sure. How much damage does it do?
It does whatever damage he did, I think. It says, I'll read it to you. One sec. When you use power, damage taken from the attack is reduced by 1d10. If you reduce the damage to 0 and the damage is energy, force, ion, kinetic, lightning, necrotic, or sonic, you reflect the attack at a target within range as part of the same reaction. So I assume it's whatever damage he would have done to me total.
Right.
So maybe he makes a save, or
yeah, he'll get a dex save, which he fails, and he will die from his own damage. However, the other damage still resolves to, it doesn't save everyone.
That makes sense. I collect the bullets that would have hit me, and then...
Right, so Za, you take 5, unless you have a way to prevent it. And Spruik, what were you doing?
I did the Saber Reflect, the at-will version of what Tarek did, so I reduced it by 5.
So you'll take
4.
4.
Yeah, 4.
All right, you'll take 1 then.
Yep.
Great.
No, I failed to save, so I took whatever
so
was left over
9.
6.
You'll take 9.
I thought you said it was 10 total damage.
Yeah, and if you're you reflected 4. Sorry.
Yeah.
4, not 1. 4. Yes. Take 6. Okay. Anything else? Those were all your reactions?
Yep.
Fantastic. The second heavy trooper is the same thing. So I need you all to make a dex save of 16.
Natural 20.
Good for you.
17.
Josh is so excited.
How much? Oh, I forgot. It should be. How much? What was it?
17.
17 for Tarek. Za, say it again.
Oh, sorry.
11. All right. So they get a +3 to their damage because of the officers right now, and technically a +3 to everything. So it will be 12 damage. Yeah, 12 damage unless you succeeded, and then it will be 6.
Okay, never mind. I'm reading this power. That only works on one attack. Never mind.
You also don't have a reaction anymore this turn.
Yeah, it's just the one reaction. I was wondering if it was a thing that like shield.
Oh,
Does that make sense? If it was
that
like a
has to
persistent thing,
be-
but it's not.
No. All right. Did everyone that damage resolves? We're all good.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
Great. So this trooper over here is going to bring his blaster carbine and fire at Spruik.
I haven't done anything to anybody.
9. I'm assuming 9 does not break your armor.
Yeah, 9 does not.
Great. This one right here is going to take his shot at Zawarudo. Za, does an 11 break your armor?
No, negative. Does not break.
Fantastic. The demolition trooper is going to try to shoot his blaster pistol, but blinded. He has to roll at disadvantage.
Shoots
he is
off
shooting.
back then.
Does a 10 break your armor, Za?
No.
Great. The stormtrooper is going to do the same thing. At disadvantage. I'm assuming a 9 does not break any of your armor.
Right.
Fantastic.
Except for maybe Tetris.
Tektrif is not within line of sight at the moment, or I would always be shooting at him first.
It also doesn't break. Eat shit, Jacob.
So now it is the junior officer in the corner. He is going to, over here, yes, the Silver's junior officer. He's going to call out really loudly, and he's going to say, "Throw a grenade over there." And one of his abilities is, one of his action abilities is to command an ally to use their reaction to make an attack. So the demolition trooper is going to lob a grenade, and I'm going to roll a d20 and see if he lobs it the right direction. Hey, he lobs it the right direction. He is going to drop it right here in the middle of you three. And so I need you three to make a DC 15 save, please. Dexterity.
Who?
The same three, Spruik, Za, and Tarek. You're all the only ones up front right now. No one else
Hit
is
a
action.
15.
So if you
Yeah.
fail the save, go ahead, Za. What?
I got a 10.
A 10. If you fail the save, you will take 9 points of kinetic damage. If you succeed, you will take 5.
I am starting to not look so hot, guys.
Oh, are you? Because the senior officer has command 3 allies.
Oh, shit.
So
An
the
ability
senior
I can
officer-
get?
It might be an ability that you can get. His ability is superior order of command, is rally allies. Up to 3 allies within 120 feet that can hear the officer can use their reaction to make 1 weapon attack.
Guys, if you just stepped over into this corner, everything would be fine.
So let's do this all again. The stormtrooper on the right here is going to shoot at Spruik. He does not have disadvantage. He also does not break. The stormtrooper here is going to shoot at Tarek. I feel like I haven't shot at him. Also does not break.
Also true.
Also does not break. The heavy trooper is going to use his burst cannon and try to pepper all 3 of you once more. DC 17 dexterity save.
Yikes.
Oh, I don't make that.
Nope,
As he-
not with a 2.
I also rolled a 2.
Great. If you fail, you will take 8, 9, 10, 11 points of kinetic damage. If you succeed, you will take 6 points of kinetic damage.
Ow. Remember that time I said I'm not looking so great?
You'll be all right.
It's
Is it my
still
turn next?
not looking fucking awesome.
Great. Za, did you succeed that save?
It's Flick M3, then Tarek.
Yes, next
Oh,
is
sorry.
Click, and that is the end of the trooper's turn. So you,
I knew I was somewhere near the bottom.
All right, so it's my turn.
yes.
All right, so
Bradley's in there somewhere.
I'm gonna cradle my new frag grenade / hazardous waste container into my arms, and then I'm gonna run and slide under Tarek's legs.
Okay.
And that was, I gotta see the movement so that I can make sure I can get back. That was, why aren't you working, ruler? 10, All right, 20 to get down there. So then I'm gonna throw it at this dude down,
All right,
down here.
Okay, he's blinded at the moment.
Sweet. I'm gonna throw it at him and yell catch and Jawa, but he's not gonna understand me.
Okay, great. So you lob it at him, and a bunch of them need to make dexterity saves, right?
Yeah. So it's It's not gonna go through the thing, so I
So
do
it doesn't
not get a
the
plus
extra
one. Let's see here. DC 14 dexterity saving throw.
Great. And it's within a 10-foot radius?
Yeah, it's 10 foot. So
it's going to be all of them except for the guy in the corner here.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is my... They all get an extra +3. Succeed, 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 succeed. Okay, they all succeed. Their dex save. So what is the damage?
Even the blinded one?
Yes.
Damn.
And I did roll him at disadvantage. Well, they all have like, because of the officers, they get an extra +3 to their saves.
I gotcha.
And so they all have like +8 to all of their saves right now.
They still take halvesies though, and
yes, they
whatever.
do take halvesies, and whatever comes out of the hazardous material bin.
So 2d10 is going to be 7.
7. Great. So they'll take 4 each. Let me do that really quick, and then we'll get to the hazardous waste. That's not how math works. Ooh, the demolition trooper does not look good. He is hurting.
Maybe he will die from hazardous waste.
Well, we'll have to see what comes out of it. All right, great. So they've all taken their damage. As Plick, you lob this grenade contraption forward. The blinded trooper, it thunks him in the chest, and he kind of bobbles it before, and as it explodes, this orange, you see the grenade explode. If we do this in slow motion, you see the grenade, and then as the hazardous waste canister explodes, there's a small ignition, and you hear ring through the hallway. I need strength saves from the 4 of you up front, please.
Oh, man.
Including me, right?
Yes.
That's 20.
Oh, man. I got a +0 on that. That'll be fun. Let's see.
Natural 18 plus a lot, 5.
13.
So 23.
23?
15.
15. All right. If you rolled a 14 or higher, you will succeed and stay on your feet. If
The
you
only
rolled,
one that fell.
if you rolled less than a 14, you're blown backwards and knocked prone. Now I need a Constitution save from all of you.
My God.
Oh, I have a lot of
I
that.
knew Spruik would be excited about that one.
I got a 16.
16, so I rolled a 17, so it's a 19.
I also rolled a 17, which is a 24.
Okay. Za rolled a
got
19.
19. My racial proficiency as a Cathar.
How about that? Well, you all succeed. So you will take 6 points of radiation damage versus 12.
Why would you do this?
And you
Did
will
they
not
all
have
also
any
take that?
lingering effects. This guy is dead. This guy is dead. This guy is dead. This guy is dead.
Oh, man.
Is somebody sharing the screen for me so I can half-ass see what's going on?
As it explodes and you hear that this incredible
Don't share screen.
you see,
Okay, never mind.
You see this orange flash, a darker orange than you would normally see from a grenade, as this cloud in a very cylindrical pattern just and washes over the room. There is nothing left of the troopers and the junior trooper who were standing there, just piles of dust. And in the ground, you see flashes of almost like a bright silhouette of where their feet or where their bodies might have lain. The rest of the room is a much darker black, as if a great light burned the color pigment out of the metal, leaving only this white shadow of where the dead troopers remained.
Oh man, I nuked him. Let's see.
It was radiation. It was condensed radiation.
Does this dude right here, is he looking pretty rough now?
In front of you?
Kill him. Don't kill him.
No, this one right here.
Oh, the senior officer. He's on his back, kind of slowly starting to stand up.
Don't
He
kill
looks
him.
dazed.
Don't
Okay.
kill him.
So I guess one, I have to stand up, which takes half, right?
Half your movement. How do you still
So
have things to do?
I was at
What?
20. Hold on. I was at 20, so that makes me a 10, right? I'm just trying to get away at this point. I'm not actually attacking anything else. So I used 20, so I had 10. So I have to use 5 to get up. Is that how that works?
Yep.
All
No,
right, so
you have to use 10 to get up. It's half your total movement.
okay, so then I'm going to bonus action dash.
Okay.
So then I'm going to use half of that to stand up. So then I'll have 15 plus another 5. And I'm going to go back into this corner.
Great. Plick runs in, nukes them, and leaves.
And that is my turn.
Very good. It is...
No.
It is M3's turn.
All right,
All right,
sorry to
so
interrupt real
you-
quick. Jacob, if you can pin my video, it's the OBS screen, and in that has Roll20. I'm not sure
Yeah, you can see the map on that.
how
Oh.
much you'll be able to see, but you can at least see it that way.
Yeah, that helps some.
Yeah, I know it's not great. Sorry.
Most
No,
of
it's
the
fine.
people on that are dead, too. My internet's being slow, I guess.
All right, I'm done interrupting. Sorry, M3, go ahead. Oh, Steve,
Okay,
you muted.
great. Yeah, so I'm going to, you all are going to hear a sigh, and I'll pull out my sword again, and I'm going to run and then bonus action dash because of my onslaught style here. And I say, I found my friends. Then action, I'm going to attack.
Oh.
Great. Make your attacks.
He's on the ground.
He's on his knees at this point. So his
So he's
armor
not
will...
prone.
No, he's not prone.
Okay, then reckless.
On his knees is better though.
So that's a natural 20. So for 29 for the first one,
Okay.
and a 27 for the second one.
Yup, you're going to hit with both.
So 24 for the first. With
Okay.
kinetic. That is with the crit.
Yup.
And 14 for the second.
Great. How do you want to kill this guy? Because of so much damage, it will be particularly visceral.
I mean, just like decapitate him almost instantly. That seems to be most effective against organic.
Great. M3 just, with a sigh, moves with alarming speed. And as he gets to this senior officer who's covered in soot and a little bit of ash that might have been his friends, as he kind of leans back and looks up with his knees, bright red eyes, anime style, just flash before the sword, just as his head flies and blood gushes from the hole in his neck. M3, you now have a healthy coating of red blood on your front.
I'm writing it down. Okay, that's all I can do.
Great. M3 is done. Tarek, your turn.
All right. I'm not sure. Okay, so this guy in front of me is still alive.
Yes, the heavy trooper in front is still alive, and the stormtrooper to the left and lower is still alive. The rest are dead.
I will approach this guy and make my. Oh, you know what? Let me look at my stances. Excuse me. I am going to use my bonus action to use the Jarkai form.
Okay.
And try to hit him with my staff.
Okay.
Let's see. It's 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
Oh, you know what I can do is maybe that doesn't add to the. Can me see. Okay, well, I'll use my second attack to try to hit him. That's a 16.
16 does not.
Okay, well, that's my bonus action. My action. I'm forgetting to add anything.
I'm wondering what you were stabbing.
Yeah, I guess that doesn't. Okay, yeah, that's it for me. Is my bonus action of both my attacks. So, unfortunately, that's all I've got.
Very good. Tech Triff, you can go at the end if you are ready.
Awesome. Yeah, I'd love to. Okay, well, several plans have been laid to waste by a murderous robot, which is excellent. So, Tetrif is just going to move forward to back up his buddies. And out of the three of you, which of you have been hit?
Yes.
All three of us extensively.
Yeah.
And Zah is unconscious.
Zah's
Zah-
unconscious.
Oh, okay.
I'm fine.
The
You weren't
radiation,
asking, but I'm fine.
the radiation damage was over the edge. It
Oh,
knocked me
man.
Okay,
So
so
it's Flick's fault. I'm hearing that it's Flick's
Sorry,
fault.
but I killed 4 of them, so
I'm not judging. I'm not judging. This party is known to take explosives and for the greater good.
to be fair,
Okay.
I kept you out of the initial blast range. I did not know that there would be extra blast range.
to be
No,
fair,
It's okay. Not upset. Just pointing out.
My excuse the first time I fireballed somebody.
so I'm going to twin cast a second level heal.
Okay.
Which wait, I just need to take like 2 seconds and make sure I can actually do that. The twinned, I spend additional force points, but not spell slots. So that's perfect. So I'm going to twin cast a second level heal on both Spruik and Zah. So
Okay.
that's going to be 2d8 plus 5 times 2. So
Thank
we'll do Spruik first. 8. So it'll be a plus 10. So Spruik heals 17.
Okay.
And Zah heals 18.
I'm back to half health.
Wait.
Did you have a question, Zah?
If you twin cast it at second level, don't you get 4d8? Because it's 2d8 for being second level. Oh no, I'm sorry. Never mind. I've confused myself.
Yeah, it's a force plus second level higher increases by 1d8. Standard is 1d8, so it'll be 2d8
Yeah.
total.
I misunderstood a different part of it, but I understand it now.
Bill, that's good. Good healing.
So yeah, 18 and Tekturf is just going to kind of say to his allies, if possible, let's try and keep the death to a minimum now.
Oh, is that the combat parameters you were talking about?
Well, in 3, the clones said something about rules of engagement with natives before, and they use the term non-lethal. It's something we may want to discuss later.
I'll tell you what. We'll discuss it later, but for now, we're lethal.
I agree.
That's the end of Tekturf's turn.
The heavy trooper's like, what in the hell is going on?
Also, thank you.
Nax, your turn.
All right. Make sure I'm not. Cool. We've got those. I guess I'm just going to. No, because to use that reaction, I've got to. Or M3's got to be within 5 feet, right? Yeah. So. I'm going to take a few steps to the my right. Actually, can I even peek through any of them since they're clogging up the doorway?
Nope. I mean, you can shoot. Yeah, you can shoot around them. I'll let it happen. Why not?
Yeah, I'll just I will instead let's see, or Tarek. I'm gonna say Tarek. I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna do Commander Strike. I'm gonna make you attack him since I saw
Oh,
the other
God.
people do it.
So you're gonna make a Tarek attack him?
Sure. Because I
Okay.
think they've got to be.
So Tarek, you can use. He's giving you the option to use your reaction to make a weapon attack.
The turn restarted, right? I got my reaction back.
At the start of your turn.
Yes, at the start
So
of your
yes.
turn.
Okay, it's a 19 to hit.
And you're
hits.
gonna add my superiority die to your damage. Don't
Oh
tell me.
fuck yeah. Okay, where did
Nice. So you're gonna add 6 from his superiority die.
Okay, so
Well done, Max.
Okay.
cool. Okay. So I hit with my attack and I'm not even used to attacking with this guy. What's my weapon do? 1 second, sorry. I was not ready for that. Oh, 1d6 plus 1 kinetic. Okay,
Your
so
vibro
that's
staff.
6 total. Plus, I'm gonna add another d6 with my kinetic combat.
Great.
So plus another 3, so 9 plus Nax added 6. Is that right?
Yep. So 15.
Yes, 15.
Great. He looks terrible.
Guys, I did
Can I
15
hit him
damage.
in the sack?
Great. You sack tap him with your vibro staff. It tickles a little, but it really hurts.
Cool. I'll take it.
And then
All
I'm
right.
just gonna use movement, but that's it.
Very good. Zawarudo, you're up.
Okay, sorry. Man, well, now I'm pretty reinvigorated. The guy right in front of me is looking pretty messed up. How's the other guy?
The other guy actually looks 100% fine. If you could actually see their faces, he would be like wide-eyed, jaw dropped at everything that he's just seen. All of his friends are dead. Like the only
Right.
people he ever cared about.
Right. I feel like this guy gets to attack me if I move, but since he's engaged in combat, maybe he won't. Whatever. I'm gonna move up to this other guy with the rapier drone, and
Okay,
I'll make an attack.
go ahead.
The rapier-
How much to break, Zal?
It's rolling the dice. I'll
Oh.
tell you when it tells me to start. 9.
A 9 does not break.
Right. Okay. I can use my bonus. I have a second attack, but while we're on the first one, this thing, I'm going to go ahead and do it.
Go ahead.
My duelist fighting style allows me to, when I miss with a weapon attack on my turn, I can use my bonus action to repeat the attack against the same target. Any modifications to the original attack roll, advantage, disadvantage, blah, 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 also affect the attack roll.
Okay.
So I'll use my bonus action to repeat my failed first attack. Maybe this time we will roll better than a 2. Okay, well, it's better than a 2, but it's a 12.
12 does not hit.
Oh, good. I guess I'll make my second attack. If I rolled a 12 again, I sure did. Impressive. Impressive. God, I am so good at this.
Oh,
Tech,
man.
you healed me, and this is what happens.
He gave you his powers.
Why would he assist us?
He only healed one hand. He left the other hand unhealed.
All right, well, I'm done. That's everything from me. So I totally just scared this guy with 3 misses.
You just limp wristed the shit out of every one of those attacks.
Man.
All right, Spruik.
I get 4 temporary hit points at the beginning of my turn.
Great, 4 temporary hit points. Fantastic. I'm so sorry, Za.
It happens.
So the one that Za just swung at's that white circle? Is that what I'm saying? Or the blue one?
Regular old. The blue one is the heavy trooper. He swung at the white one, which is just a regular stormtrooper.
So the white one hasn't been hit at all, right?
No.
And the blue one's a heavy?
Blue one's a heavy.
Hearing that Tektra doesn't want us to kill anybody for some ungodly reason, Spruik's gonna walk up to the heavy trooper, and the trooper's not gonna know what I'm saying, but he's gonna act like he's trying to reason with the guy and hope that shut up. Shut your face. Thank you. Trying to reason with him, and he's gonna hold his attack action if he attacks. Trying to get him to not attack, trying to reason with him, he's not gonna know what the fuck he's saying.
Great. Yep. So the Wookiee just rolls up and starts yelling at this heavy trooper. That's all you're doing?
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
Great.
I'm gonna hold my attack action until he attacks.
The heavy trooper is suffering from a severe post-traumatic stress disorder, but it's not really post. It's just a traumatic stress moment.
All right, traumatic stress.
Yeah, he's suffering from trauma. He's gonna scream and attempt to attack you, Spruik.
All right, so
go ahead and roll your attack.
So I get my whole attack action, right?
You get you get an action.
So my attack
hold
action.
A single action.
That's how that works, right?
Yes, you don't get a bonus action or a second attack. You just get an attack.
If I have 2 attacks in my attack action, though, or I just get one attack?
One. You get 1 attack.
That's a sad day. That's okay though. Can I? I'm going to use force technique as the action to attack.
Okay.
Which means that I have to roll the attack. And I rolled a 14 plus 8, so 22.
22 hits.
And that means that I hit him. He gets the D6 plus 8. Or D6 plus 5 rather. Wow, a 1. So 6.
Okay, he takes 6.
And and if he tries to move at any point in time, he takes 1d8 force damage, 2d8 force damage.
All right. He is going to roll a 15 to attack you, Spruik.
That doesn't count as him moving, I'm guessing. And also that is my armor.
Then
so
it
yes.
breaks, and you will take 12 points of assault cannon damage as he
Ow.
brings his assault cannon up and just just.
As a free action, can I turn around and look at Tektra and be like, "See, I tried."
Yes. Great. The other trooper, the stormtrooper that is still standing, needs. Okay. He looking at all of the things that are going on, he drops his blaster rifle on the ground and puts his hands up in the air and says, "I surrender. I surrender. I surrender." And that is all he's doing. Plick, it's your turn.
My turn? Which one said that he surrendered?
This guy over here, the regular stormtrooper with the white border.
Okay, cool. Let's see. How far away is he?
Plick's about to kill him. I knew this would happen.
I can shoot past him, I think. So I'm going to move to here. And then, oh man, he's not engaged, is he?
I mean, he's surrendering.
I tried.
So could I walk up like I wasn't going to shoot him and then get sneak attack damage from shooting him?
Sure.
Sweet. I'm going to shoot him.
Roll an attack.
How do you add things? Is it 1d20 plus 8? Is that how you do it?
Yeah, you just put a plus and then the number. Well, you gotta yeah /roll or /R.
All right, cool. I'm gonna just roll a d20 and then add 8. 14 plus 8.
14 does not hit.
Plus 8.
Plus 8 hits.
Okay. So that is 2d4 plus 5 plus 3d6.
Okay, roll it.
So 10 plus 3d6. 19.
He's dead. Oh man, regular stormtroopers only have 13 hit points.
Nice.
So Plick just as he blasts the center of the stormtrooper's chest out.
All right, and I use 20, so then I'm gonna use a bonus action dash, and I'm gonna go right back into my hole. Bloop. And that's my turn.
Fantastic. It is M3's turn.
Okay, great. So I'm just gonna turn around the corner, go right up to here, and I'm gonna say surrender, and I'm gonna attack him twice.
Okay.
Reckless.
I like how you say surrender as you kill.
25 to hit.
Yup. Is 17
That'll
damage?
be no, 17 was the advantage.
Oh.
I'm gonna re-roll the 0 I rolled. Wait, no, I'm gonna re-roll this one. So it's a D10. Okay,
better.
So 10 kinetic, and I'm gonna attack again.
He's dead.
I'm gonna attack again.
You can. You don't even need to roll for it. You can just continue.
27.
Slash his dead body.
That'll be 11 more kinetic damage.
Fantastic.
When I say hostilities have been ceased, we should evacuate immediately.
You all have cleared the room, and we are out of combat.
Yeah, M3 and Plick moving back to back is probably not conducive to a peaceful environment.
But it works.
But hey, the stormtroopers' heads fall where they may.
Well, I have a whole list of loot, but most of it got disintegrated by radiation.
Sounds about right.
So on the bodies that are left, you find 1 blaster rifle, 1 blaster pistol, and 1 blaster carbine.
Did I
I
sizzle the demolition guy?
You missed out on 3 grenades and 2 mines.
Damn it.
Eek! That's dreadful.
I mean, my move was to detonate that dude too, so like I get it.
I really thought that it was just going to be like poo in the hazardous waste.
I actually wrote, like I literally was like, okay, 2, 4, 6, and it's poop. 1, 3, 5, and it's radiation.
Nice.
Amazing.
It was radiation.
Either would have been great.
So
we're leaving,
Tetrap is gonna walk through the gore, and I actually wasn't available when you guys were talking about maps and whatnot. Was this the area where Zoff felt his lightsaber?
It is in this vicinity. It's near to the, from where Za is standing right now, it's almost directly west on this map, if that was a thing.
Oh, okay.
Like resheath my rapier after a curt moment to myself of utter failure, and then kind of like close my eyes and take a deep breath and try to follow the feeling of the crystal.
Mm-hmm. The force, you feel it swirling and filling. You feel kind of life, and then a tug, and it pulls you this direction towards the door right here.
As Zaw is walking away, I'm going to use a med pack on him, and I'm also going to use one on myself.
Oh, bless you, sweet child.
They're the med pack.
Good point. I'm going to use a med pack on me. That's not the fine one. I've got 2, I think.
So you roll 2 dice equal to the size of your hit die.
For the med packs, you can take the maximum dice amount plus your constitution.
Plus your constitution. Or this one is twice your constitution modifier.
Yes, some of them do that. The ones that Beck gave you guys do that.
So I heal him and Mies.
I
Very
heal
good.
6 plus constitution. double.
Good. Good. How's everyone doing with health and force points? We feeling better?
Force points, not so great, but like health is about to be a lot better.
I have done literally nothing, so I'm fine.
I'm still
We've
good.
noticed.
Points, and my health is pretty excellent now. Thank you, Quick. I'm gonna dig into my pockets for 100 credits worth of a shiny thing and hand it to him.
Great.
Nice. I will take the shiny scrap.
Also, quick note from the audience: JMG is doing just fine, both in hit points and force points.
What, my dad?
Yes, he has good hit points and force points, so we're good.
Excellent.
That's what we like to hear.
Oh, that's cute.
You sound so surprised, Stephen.
I forgot you.
Za, the door is in front of you is locked. You cannot. You don't even see a panel to open it.
Yeah, I suspected this would be the case. Is it of a similar construct to the blast doors?
The material appears to be similar.
Oh man. I look over it, compare it, and say, I feel my saber in there, and who knows what else. Can you make the door disappear?
Is there any kind of computer in this room?
Yeah, this whole section right here is a giant command console.
Oh. I'm not good at computers, so there's not much I can do.
Yeah, can one of the wee ones take a look at this? Maybe
Does
find
anybody-
the tools and open the doors.
Yeah, no problem. Does anybody have a grenade?
M3, the door that you're standing at is also locked.
I'm gonna go up to the computer.
Great. You're at the computer, Plick.
Where's Nax at? I want Nax with me.
I don't know if Nax has made it in there yet, but Nax from the other room just
so begrudgingly.
I mean, I could try something with it, but I don't think it'll. But I guess things are worth a try.
All right, next. We're trying to open this door for Za. And I'll try my best not to press random buttons.
Okay.
So thoughtful.
I guess I'll try and use my knowledge of doors from the other class of
the
I was on.
when you get to the command console, it requires biometric imprint.
I'm gonna pick up the slumped corpse of the guy who looked like he was the most in charge and carry him over.
Okay,
I'll
he's the
hand you
headless
his
one.
arm.
Thanks, M3.
M3's started to collect.
M3, you can have 2, 4, 6 more hands. Everyone else was disintegrated.
Does this guy have a name tag, by the way, with maybe his rank?
His rank would place him at lieutenant.
Maybe a note in his pocket?
What are those?
Hey, listen, this guy just got this job. The Empire's pretty new.
Yeah.
I wrote down my employee ID for like weeks after I started working on Empire.
There's a note in his pocket. It says, "I love you, son. We're both so proud of you. Love, mom and dad."
I think if
Hector does find his family photo in there.
officers carry around little like pins that are like USB pins that they use to.
You find in his pocket, you find a credit chip worth 2,500 credits and an encrypted data chip of some kind.
That doesn't seem helpful.
We'll try to act. You said the console required biometrics again.
Yeah, it does require a biometric scan.
Try to do the tap buttons enough to where it asks for identification and then take the arm from M3.
Great, you slap the hand on there and you have access. You see a similar panel, but this one uncracked, undamaged, and a larger menu. You have security feeds, cell access, blast door access, storage door access, communications, turbo lift control, and you have access. You have med bay door access, and you have oh my gosh, what's the monitoring station access.
Okay. First thing, open up storage.
Za, the door that you were standing in front of opens.
Oh,
Reveals the
I hit the
reveal.
turbo lift.
You see that you can authorize when it gives a authorization for the turbo lift down the long hallway to be used. It is a 2-key command, so someone has to authorize it here and authorize it by the turbo lift for the turbo lift to be active. You're not sure if that is something exclusive to the detention center in an attempt to deter escape, or if that is exclusive, or if that is part of the ship as a whole. However, your options from this particular turbo lift are you have an option to move to the reactor room, to the memory core, or to the crew quarters.
Memory core. I press that button.
Great. Someone down by the turbo lift would need to access it to allow the turbo lift to go there as well. So you've keyed up one
All right.
part.
All right, it's pending.
Yes, perfect. Next thing, open up medbay.
You open up med bay, which is the same room that they were in before. It is empty. There's no one in it. You also can use the security feeds to see into these rooms.
There's lots of blood.
Why aren't we
There
going to
is
the
lots of
reactor room? The reactor
Well-
core room thing?
We can, but so our goal is to rescue the children. If we go to the reactor and start blowing up the ship before getting the children, that's kind of counterproductive.
I feel like it might shut us down from moving, though. Like, we don't necessarily have to blow ourselves up. We can actively, try to get us to stop being in hyperspace for a minute.
Yeah, I think stopping
Sure, but-
hyperspace is more important.
But who
Wait.
among us has the skills necessary to make sure that that's what happens instead of blowing up the entire ship?
I'm willing to roll the dice on that one.
I'm not willing to. I'm not willing to watch you roll the dice on that.
I have a whole table for that, please.
Either way, I'm going to
I want to see what's on the table.
M3, put your hand down, and then security feeds, so I can look into the rooms.
You see, which room are you looking into in particular?
So I guess
You can see
first,
any room on this floor.
Cool. First one would be this one to my left.
Right here?
Yes.
Yeah. Great. That door is actually not on the list, but you can look into there. You find a nice officer's mess, or officer's rec. It's a small room with some food. There's no people in it. There's a hollow chest table, and some kind of cold storage for whatever kind of food is not edible. It's just a rec room.
Okay.
So a break room.
I'm gonna break down the hollow chest thing.
Great. Plick destroys the hollow chest table very quickly. In the process, M3, you find 5,000 credits worth, or 5,000 worth of credits in that room. They bet on hollow chest. Zawarudo, in the storage room, you find everyone's gear, all of the rest of your gear in all of those containers. You don't find anything different, but this is clearly some kind of storage room for prisoners' items.
excellent. I will come out with gifts for all. And my safe at the back, hidden in my robe.
I get at least 100 credits worth of scrap from this.
Sure. From the hollow
Yay.
table you just destroyed? Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna look into this other room that's below the med bay, just south of the med bay.
You cannot see into that room for some reason.
Oh.
That one is locked to you.
So then, other than communications, I can open some doors at least, look at the cameras, deal with the turbo lift, or mess with the turbo lift. Alright. There was nothing that kind of led to a map of the ship.
No, there's nothing that appears on this deck to lead or to give you access to schematics of the ship, which is probably intentional given that you're on a detention block. And should something like this occur, the Empire's a little smarter than that most of the time. However, you do see that there is an external security feed that has the option to view inside of the detention block. So other decks can access the cameras in this block. and look at what's going on.
I'm
Can-
going
can
to
we-
once.
Cover the camera.
I
if
was
you
just
can
going to shoot
find
it
them.
with my pistol.
That works.
Yeah, you guys can
Can
take some time and go around and shoot the cameras.
Brooke loot the medbay?
In the med bay, you find 2 fine med packs.
Wait, we already looted that.
You did not.
I just
You
looted
guys
that.
stood in there and smashed things.
Oh,
If
that's
you-
where I got the hazardous waste.
Yeah, you saw that and you were
Oh,
like, "What is
just
that?"
Oh,
You
I only
literally
did
were like-
just that.
You literally went, "What is that? What is that right there with that
So
sign?"
I will keep one of those and I will give one to, I guess, Za, because he takes a pretty solid chunk of damage too.
Very good. Speaking of Za, as you all are shooting cameras and wandering around Za, the time kind of slows for you for a moment,
Oh, great.
and you swear you see a shadow
I've been
just out.
concussed.
Huh?
I've been concussed because I'm seeing things.
Yeah, fair. But you swear that you see a shadow that leads you to this door. The one that your token is conveniently standing in front of. It's almost as if this shadow quickly fades. You see like a wisp of smoke pull into the door, and something draws you there. You feel a familiarity, a malicious presence. When you approach the door that wouldn't open for a few of your other party members, it opens for you.
Weird.
And inside you see a young junior officer with a familiar face, cowering in front of a large monitoring station, on his knees with a blaster pistol in both hands. You see the officer who struck you on the noble derelict.
Oh.
As you walk in the door, he points the blaster pistol at you, and he says, "Get back, Scourge."
I'll just kind of toss my hands up, like, hold on, no need to shoot. We can talk this out like rational people.
I know that your kind cannot be rational. You're brutes, you're animals. They've been alerted. They know that you're out.
That's great. Tell me where the kids are.
I'm not telling you anything. Not a word from me, creature.
Oh man, I don't have a force choke would be sick right now. But I
Do
don't
any
have,
of us hear anything?
I was gonna say if Sprout could hear that, he would go in and assist in the intimidation point.
Oddly enough, the rest of you hear nothing unusual. You're all just sort of going around about your business.
Dang.
It's strange. None of you seem to have noticed. Like, you literally just, you all think Za is standing right next to you. Each of you doing your own individual task feel as if Za is right beside you.
Yeah. I guess, can I take a step in and close the door behind me?
Absolutely.
All right, cool. I'm gonna do that kind of nonchalantly.
As you shut the door, he goes, "No, no," and he pulls the trigger, and you hear as the energy cell in his blaster pistol is drained.
I will slowly draw my rapier and point it at him and say,
He's visibly shivering, and you see sweat bead on his forehead.
Yeah. "You call me a beast, but I'm a better man than you. Now tell me where the children are, and you can keep your life."
I won't tell you anything. You can't make me tell you anything. I should have killed you on the station when I had the chance.
Well, you've made your decision, and I will make sure. I'm going to make an attack, and I'll do level 1 force empowered strike.
Go ahead, roll your, there's no need to roll an attack, roll your damage.
Okay. So it'll be a D8 plus 4 plus 2D8.
Mm-hmm. If it's force empowered, yeah.
Exciting stuff.
What
You
is
got a
that?
12.
A 12? That is 12 is enough. Za, how do you kill this officer?
I'm just gonna put the rapier straight through his heart, quick and clean.
Quick and cold. You hear as he falls. In that moment, the shadow catches the corner of your eye again. And when you turn around, you see Sun Shay Sol, or a visage of him standing by the door, and he says nothing. He just goes, before he sort of fades through the door and disappears. The world clears to Zawarudo. The colors that you hadn't really noticed had darkened around, brighten back up to their normal sort of slate gray. Sounds become more present, and everyone else in the party realizes that Za is not right there, just out of the corner of their eye. Time has sort of returned to you in this moment. But everything that happened. There is the body of the officer next to you.
Yeah. Can I like nonchalantly toss it aside and check out this monitoring station?
Absolutely. With just a careless shrug. The monitoring station appears to be some kind of monitoring and communication relay for this deck. It is from what you can gather, it is a safeguard in case everything else fails. Should the prisoners escape and manage to destroy or defeat the suppression team that's housed on this deck, this would give an officer time to relay that information to somewhere else. From everything you can tell, the station is in, or the ship is in full lockdown. We're still in hyperspace. However, they are alerted to a prisoner, a detainment situation on this particular deck. So the ship is aware that you all are out.
I'm not very good with technology and whatnot, or I would maybe try to send like an all clear signal. But I'm gonna open these doors and come out of them and find the rest of the party and tell them that they know we're here and they will probably send a lot more people to come and catch us. So we need to go.
Now that Za is not in the middle of, or now that there's not a wall in between us, when I look at him, do I at least see that he's physically okay after being injured?
Za?
Yeah.
Za, are you physically okay?
I mean, yeah, after the med pack from Click and the heal from you, I'm like almost perfect. Totally great.
Then Tekturf will just kind of say, yeah, it's good to see you. You were hurt there for a minute. I was concerned, and continue going about business.
Do you tell us about the computer?
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell them, you know, there's a computer in there and it's linked to the rest of the ship, and it's where an officer would report that there's been a breakout, and there was an officer in there, and he reported a breakout and tried to kill me, and so I killed him instead because that's, you know,
that is fair. We should have one of the wee ones take a look at that monitor and see if they can maybe
so we're
check anything else out.
I'm not good with technology. You guys do that. I'm
with
going
my
at it with guns at this point.
With my slicers kit back, could I help Nax maybe go into that monitor and see if there's any more information we can get?
Sure. If you're gonna, are you the monitoring station?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Nax, you can roll a technology skill check with advantage while using the slicers kit.
If there's any way we can find or pinpoint the kids, that's what we need.
Can we like force users? Can we like hold hands?
That's a good idea.
And try to find the children.
I didn't think about that, but I could definitely like collectively do that.
Yeah, so I have foresight all the time, but I couldn't see anything through the walls before. If they help me, would I be able to see anything, Steen?
We will try out in just a second. Let me get through the monitor thing first.
Oh, yeah.
Figuring we might get bonus options from this third monitor.
So this monitor, Nax, is you with the help of the slicing kit and Tarek standing over there telling you to unleash whatever demon you find in it and free it upon the world. You managed to discover this particular monitor is a lot more connected to the rest of the ship. You can't get any concrete detail. You can't monitor out with this station, but you are able to find, with that roll, with 21, able to find and download a basic schematic of the Star Destroyer layout. It doesn't give particulars, but it will give, and I'll send that in chat. It's basically just an image that helps you see this deck is here and here and here and here and here. All right?
Cool.
That's huge, actually.
So yeah, I will send that in chat in just a few minutes when we wrap up. And so you guys want to try to find the kids with the Force?
I'll help with that.
I can sit down and do that with whoever.
It's worth trying, right? We're all Force users. Maybe there's something in the whole together we're stronger stuff.
Yeah, if there's maybe some way they can boost my force sight.
Yeah, absolutely. So if all four of you sort of meditate
Hokum. Nonsense.
Just
If all-
very like to point out that I killed that guard in not cold blood. He attacked me first, and it was self-defense.
I'm very proud of you.
But you realize that he was defenseless.
No,
after
he
his
had a gun.
was no longer charged, and
I
then
mean-
you attacked him.
He could have had a backup. He could have
Are you
had-
going to use his hands?
You know what? All yours.
Actually, I guess
No.
I wasn't in there, so I don't know. So
Yeah.
yes, he attacked you.
It's how much we know that whatever he tells us.
Ding
And
ding.
I told you that he shot at me, and then I killed him. So it was self-defense.
Check
Because-
his pockets, M3.
No, I've got his hands.
So once the Force users do their thing, Stein, just give you a heads up. I have a plan to try to help us when we get out, but it's going to be a quick thing, and then we can end the session.
Okay. So as the Force users, if you all sit together and meditate together and use sort of channel the Force through Tech Triff, you could bolster his ability to see things temporarily.
I'll do that.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all should.
Are all three of you going to help him out?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So within the whatever room you decide to be in, it doesn't really matter where. Tech Triff sits with the three other Force users around him. I would say Tech Triff's eyes were closed, but the rest of you close your eyes and begin to meditate. The hum, using the hum of the hyperdrive that resonates throughout the ship to help you drown out distractions. Slowly, the volume of this hum raises and rises and rises until all you hear is this as the Force begins to vibrate through the metal, the natural minerals in the ship and into you all. You begin to draw its energy in, and you begin to lend that energy to Tech Triff. And for just a moment, all four of you are linked. You can feel each other's emotions. You can sense thoughts, deep thoughts, surface thoughts, and you see flashes of Kashyyyk. You see rolling planes from the Cathar homeworld, a bunch of pink morons from the Zeltron homeworld. Just images that with tons of pheromones.
Pink morons. How fucking rude.
I'm sorry. I should be.
Guys standing in a tree eating a flower.
I should be less racist towards Zeltrons. So a bunch of light-skinned people pheromoning each other into bliss on their homeworld. Just flashes of all of these images, from youth to moments that you've just had. And then there's a snap. And Tech Triff, you experience a level of power that you've not felt on your own before. And it's almost as if you have this incredible out-of-body experience where you see the Star Destroyer flying through hyperspace. You see stars and systems zipping by you. And it's as if every time you pass one, you can sense every single life form on these planets, billions of dots of energy all around you. And as you begin to focus your thoughts and think about your goal, what you're looking for, At the top of the Star Destroyer, you see a bright light, something beaming and pulling you that grows brighter and brighter the more you focus. And you're pulled to a room, a large room, somewhere in the top of this spire that stands on top of the Star Destroyer. In it, you see dozens of these dark green crystals that are a variety of size, from 5 to 8 feet, different widths. They scatter across this room and they all pulse with this light. In the center, you see several dozen children sitting, huddled close together. Near one of them, laying on the ground, surrounded by this strange green drawing, a similar shade as the crystals, you see a man, a human male, chained to the ground. The green light pulses, and when it does, you see Sunshay's soul materialize like smoke. You hear him chanting some kind of strange words. You're unsure what they are. You can't make them out. And the light flashes. For a minute, you swear you see skin begin to crawl onto Sunshay's soul, as if bits and fragments of this human's flesh are being pulled off and attached. The arm forms, the elbow forms before the light flickers and flashes, and you see and hear this great scream as the flesh that was applied to Sunshay is ripped off and scattered as like dust. With a great scream of rage, Sunshay goes, "No!" And the body of this man begins to crystallize. You see these crystals where the skin should have been begin to form and wrapping, and as if they're growing on him. It's not long before the body is gone, and he appears like one of the crystals that you see throughout the room. The children all scream in fear, and you see a variety of species in this room. As you witness this, the visage of Sunshay, the ghost, turns to you and he says, "Why are you here?" As he does this, a knife materializes of smoke in his hand and he plunges it through your heart. Tektrif, you will take no actual damage, but you are ripped back into the present and you feel this searing pain. And in the center of your chest, where the knife has plunged, you see what appears to be a fresh scar as you're brought back to the present. And that, my friends, is where we will end tonight.
While they were doing that, I was balancing the shoe fossil on Tektra's head.
Tektrif did not notice, and you found the perfect balance point while this was happening.
Nice.
Does he have a...
Tektrif wakes up with like a shoe fossil sitting on his head. So the rest of the Force users would have been able to see this visage through Tektrif as well, since you were all linked.
Shit. Okay, let's fuck this hyperdrive up and then save those kids. These kids.
How do we reach these kids?
We must reach these kids. I'm still a little concerned about fucking the hyperdrive up. Like I know we're heading towards the maw and all, but
we don't want to go there.
Yeah,
It's the memory places where we're going to, right?
wait, hold on. I'm getting an excellent
What's
idea.
at the memory place?
The memory core?
Yeah,
what's-
do we know what that does?
That's what I've already set it to.
I mean, no, none of you are really sure what the memory core is, but it is called the memory core.
I feel like that's a good place to start with memories.
So I just got a text from greatideas.com and they said split the party.
Text you.
No, we're not doing that. Great ideas. That more like greatideas.net.
I call M3.
Split the party.
Absolutely not.
I'm always for that.
I'll try to, with that command console that we just got, I'll try to make a distraction and essentially say, "Hey, I'm this person, and they went
great
to this
idea.
direction, and we didn't actually go that direction." So hopefully that'll give us some cover. But I'll have to look at the schematic of the ship.
I'm pulling it up.
Yeah. No, it's like,
Handy.
Hey, that's a good
Classic.
idea. There
whether
it
we
is.
do it in chat or whatever, I can
Okay,
look at the ship.
I gotta
and
go
find
to
out which one's
sleep.
not there.
Well done, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Later, everybody.
Good game.